Alright, so yeah, we're good. In the software. So what up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to be back testing XAU and those. Yeah. So yeah, we're fucking good. Okay. So basically, what you want to do is you want to remember, like, whenever you're back testing, alright. You know, back testing is more of testing your strategy to know how you can analyze the market. Understand? And to be sure your strategy works, you don't want to go into the market with a strategy that has not been tested, alright? You know, so probably when you eat losses, you can still stay consistently trading your strategy. Because you know, yes, yeah, sure, this strategy has worked in time past. If it's not working now, you have to stay consistent and make sure you trade it whenever you see it. So firstly, we're going to start with the higher time frame. I love doing the top down analysis whenever I'm back testing and whenever I'm analyzing the market. So basically, let's go to 2020, 2020 January. Okay, January. Let's see. First 2020 January. Right. So basically, we can see here that this is clearly an uptrend. It's very clear. It's clearly an uptrend. Right. So an uptrend. How do we know it's an uptrend? Right. To know the uptrend, you need to have minimum of two lower highs and two higher highs. You understand? Probably lower highs or higher low. Anyone. So basically, you can see here. This is a lower high. This is a lower high. Alright. So I want to draw my trend line with the two recent lows. Okay. Actually, I can do this. Alright, so basically, um, you can see most times it will take forever for it to get back to this trend line. So at this other time frame, this is something you can do. You can draw another trend line in between this trend line. You can take it like this. This is very much correct. Alright, we can do this. Okay. So now wait for it to fall back on a trend line. You know, I have my set of rules, and one of my rules is I never trade when market is not in my trend line. My trend line is also called my zones, you understand? So I wait for it to get back to my zone. Once I get back to my zone, I don't like meet markets, right? When you get to my zones, I look for double tops. I look for double tops, double bottom, sorry, right? If it's an uptrend, I wait for double bottom. If it's a downtrend, wait for double tops, right? And the double bottom has to be clear, alright? That's very, very clear for me to think of entering that trade, right? So basically, let's watch how this plays out. I want you to get back to our zone, and I get back to this 1 hour trend line or this 4 hour trend. 4 minutes. So let's fucking go. Alright, so then I have another set of phrases. This whenever the market gets to my trend line, that's only when I'm allowed to go to the lower time frame to check for the bottoms. The only reason that will make me not wait for the market to get to my trend line is if it ranges to the lower time frame. If it ranges to the lower time frame and it breaks the highs, breaks the highs of the ranging market and it retraces that high and it forms like clear double bottom now, I can enter that trade. That's the only reason I'm making not enter a trade. So that's the only reason I'm making enter a trade. That's about my trend line. You get alright, so let's go. Let's see how this plays out. Okay. Okay, now this is another thing that happens to the market. You can draw the trend line, and most of the market will not come back to the trend line. So what you have to do, you draw it again. Look for the recent two lows. Alright, the recent two lows, and wait for it to come back again. That's just how it is in this market. Yeah. So I'll go to the 4 hour again, draw my trend lines again. Then my support. Like this is an area where the market can bounce out. Probably this area too. Let me get to another support. Definitely, yeah. Alright, so now I wait for this market to come back to this trend line for this trend or this okay, now this is something. Okay. Alright. So as you can see now, the market is in my zone. Now this is when I go to the lower time frame to look for confirmations to make me enter the screen. Alright. Now I'll give for double tops to help us enter this market. We go for it either in 5 minutes or 15 minutes time frame. Or 30 minutes. So this is a 5 minute time frame. We're nothing have performed yet. It's more like ranging. Nothing have performed yet. Okay. Okay. So basically, this is what happened here. Alright. So the market got to our zone, got to our trend line, and we're looking for double bottoms to trade this market. Clear double bottom, alright, you understand double bottom. Alright, and it gave us something like that here. It was not so clear, bro. Something like that here. Alright, so after this push the market cannot stop. But now your stop loss. This way go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Countering disruption is a clear double bottom. I think the only thing that happened there was that the market came back to hit our stop loss and went in our direction. So I feel these like top traders say this. You should always give room to your stop loss, right? But I see it's clearly at this point. At this point, like it's clear because if I were to trade this, I'll put my stop loss at this place. Alright, I'll put my stop loss here. But it will clearly affect my stop loss. But this is what I'm waiting for, an uptrend. We'll do our trend line, wait for market to come back. Trend line, then we'll do the lower time frame for execution. If we want to go to the lower time frame, we have to see clear the over time, which is not clear. We're not into the trade. Alright, and if it is our stop loss, we don't trade again that day to the next day. We go again the same thing. We back our trend. My strategy is this: an uptrend. Right? It needs to be an uptrend. It needs to be okay. It doesn't need to be an uptrend actually. Like there need to be a clear trend in the market first. The second thing, I'll draw my trend. Like the market has to get to my zone. If it's not my zone, I'm not trading. When it gets to my zone, then I want to lower time frame and look for the clear double top or double bottom. And if I don't catch it early, I'm not trading. So a lot of rules. We have to set this point to make money with the market, and that's it. So that's basically it's this. It was the strategy. This is the pattern we've been looking for. This over here. So it formed the only thing that happened here. This is that it hits my stop. It probably hit my stop loss. I know I would set the stop loss right below this, and I have very disciplined this market. Anyway, you set the stop loss, you have to leave it there. The market hits it's fine. So be it. Alright, so that's it for today's class. I believe you guys enjoyed this. So that's it basically.